This is how you make pizza dough at home, so you can have a delicious, fresh pizza in less than 10 minutes. No more delivery, no more frozen pizzas. You are going to love this. I'm making 2 different kinds of pizza dough today. One from a package, which is always my go-to when I want pizza, and I'm short on time. And the second one is going to be my favorite homemade dough that is just so fun to stretch and always turns out perfect. So first things first, let's look at the ingredients that you need for store-bought crust. This is what you get when you go to the grocery store. It comes in a package like this. All you need is water and a little bit of oil. The dough inside is already made. There's no yeast or anything like that. It's just pure carbs. That's why it's so stretchy and fun to make. Now let's take a look at what we need for the homemade dough. So I have a 500-gram bag of flour here. Now I like to add a little bit of sugar because I feel like it adds a nice flavor to the dough. Then we need some salt. This is kosher salt. I probably added a little bit too much. Oops! And then active dry yeast. This is a very small amount. It's only 1 teaspoon. And then we need some olive oil. Now for the big difference maker in this recipe, you need warm water. When you're measuring out your water, make sure that it's about 105 degrees Fahrenheit. You can use a thermometer like this one to measure the temperature of the water. The reason why we need the water to be this temperature is because we need to activate the yeast. If the water is too cold, then the yeast won't activate and the dough won't rise. Let's get our hands dirty and actually make the dough. I like to pour all of the ingredients, except for the oil, into a large bowl. Then I like to use a wooden spoon to mix everything together. The dough is going to form a ball around the ingredients. Add a little bit more flour if the dough is too sticky. After the dough is formed, place it on a lightly floured surface and knead it for about 2 to 3 minutes. Add the olive oil and continue kneading. The dough should be smooth and elastic. Once the dough is done, place it in a lightly oiled bowl. Cover it with plastic wrap and let it rise in a warm place for about an hour. While the dough is rising, you can get started on your sauce and your toppings. When the dough has doubled in size, punch it down, divide it and roll it out. Once you have even pieces, roll them out into circles or squares. Whatever shape you choose, make sure that they're all the same size. Now it's time for the fun part. We get to stretch the dough. This is my daughter's favorite part. When we make pizza together, we like to roll the dough out into thin pieces. If you want your pizza to be thicker, then you can roll it out a little bit more, evenly. Once you have even pieces, place them on a lightly greased baking sheet. Roll out the dough to your desired thickness. Place your toppings on the dough. Roll it up and tuck it in so that the toppings do not fall apart in the cooking process. Bake your pizza in a preheated oven at 450 degrees Fahrenheit for 12 to 15 minutes. If you like your pizza extra crispy, bake it for a few more minutes. Now it's time to try both of these pizzas. They both look so good. Which one do you think is better? Let me know in the comments below.